So this is the
Sounds good to me.
review of the trial of the Chicago Seven. This is directed by Aaron Sorkin. This is only his second movie out there. He did that Molly's Game prior to this, and which is supposed to be really, really awesome.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. But excuse me, I had a burp. But he
okay.
yeah, so he did Molly's Game prior, and I think he's like one of these guys that's been working in film for a long time, but he's never actually gone out and directed until recently. But yeah,
Do you know what Molly's Game was supposed to be about at all, or is
not
that
really.
like
I know that Jessica Chastain's in it. That's really all I know about it. But yeah, there was something like, I don't know, something like I don't know. I hear it's a really raunchy movie, so I don't really know what's up with it. But yeah. I hear it's great. I hear it's really good. Maybe I'll check it out now. It's on Netflix. So, yeah. But Aaron Sorkin's follow up to his directorial debut, The Trial of Chicago Seven. I basically it's these guys that, excuse me, incited riots, and got put on trial for it. And we're basically accused of conspiring, together. Whether or not they were, I'll leave that up to you, the viewer, to watch the movie, and so that way we don't give anything away here. So the first thing I wanted to touch on with it is like the performances were terrific across the board. I thought. I mean, everybody showed up and played their roles very well. I was really impressed with Eddie Redmayne. I'm typically impressed with. He plays oh man, I cannot remember his character's name. Tom. He's the character of Tom, something or other. He's the
like Henny or whatever his last name was supposed to be.
Tom what?
Henner, I don't know.
Something like that. Something along those lines.
It's hard to remember the names. I'm awful at names anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a good job. I think a lot of people are going to be talking about him in the movie, and then a lot of people are going to be talking about Sasha Baron Cohen in this film. He really, really came in and did a phenomenal job. I mean, he is on point.
Was he what was the name?
The comedian.
Starts with A, right?
Yeah. I can't think of it either. Yeah.
Something. Annie,
right. Or Abby. I think it's Abby.
Abby.
Yeah. So he plays Abby. I think everybody's gonna be talking about his performance coming up here, because he really did a fantastic job in this movie.
He was definitely my favorite.
Yeah, he was really good. Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays a less dynamic role than he typically does in this. He's good. He's still good.
I was sad about that.
Yeah, he's typically, you give him a role that's really dynamic, but he's still very likable in the movie, and he does a good job. Like, he's really good still. He's likable in a weird way, like, because it's like he's playing. It really comes down to a point of view thing, like. But I think like you understand that he's there to do a job, even though he might not be
struggling.
Right. He plays a lawyer, and he might not be on the side that you want him to be on, but he's he's doing a job. He's there to do a job, and I enjoyed whoever this actor was that played the judge in there. I have no idea, but damn, he did good, because he really made me hate him, like in a big way.
He was believable.
Yeah, he was
definitely
incredible.
Believable in his role.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but everybody just came in, did a phenomenal job, and there's a lot of other actors. It's a big ensemble piece, because it's yeah.
That judge, like, he almost made me want him to die as much as like the dude who played Joffrey.
Yeah.
From Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he's up there. He as far as like characters to hate, this judge is like in that category. I mean, really, really incredible job the actor did with that. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be one of those movies that I think a lot of people are gonna be talking about. I actually watched it twice. I liked it that much. Like I watched it a second time. I enjoyed it that much. I think it's got a good message behind it. Very powerful. Relates to a lot of the stuff we're gonna be dealing with today. I mean, we are dealing with today. Quite the incredible film. I mean, you said you enjoyed it, right? Like, for the most part.
Yeah, I liked it. I really thought it was a solid film.
Yeah.
Again, I watched it in passing, so it was like I didn't have the chance to, because of, well, as you can see, my foam, my nice foam here, in the process of moving. But no, like hands down, it was a really solid film from what I was able to pay attention to in
Yeah.
the passing of it. Even though Joseph Gordon-Levitt didn't play like a strong role,
Hmm.
he was what drew me to the movie in the first place. Like you suggested it, and I was like, oh okay, I'll give it a watch. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt was on screen. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is gonna be a really good film.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then I was
one of the things I like, I mean, we see these types of movies a lot with the trials and things like that, but we don't typically see like 7 people on trial in something like this,
yeah,
you know? So it's like, it's an ensemble piece, and that's typically not something that we'll see all the time or ever, really. And I think that they all just like the chemistry had to work between all the actors in order to make it work. Um, and just it's a really well made movie, and I enjoyed. I mean, they added a lot of humor into it, but it's mostly a powerful drama. And I think a lot of people are really gonna dig it. And it's a true story I had no idea about, so it was something that was interesting to me. I
I
mean, like,
personally recommend it.
yeah, I mean, I've heard the name Jerry Rubin, like the character Jerry Rubin. Whoever played him did a good job too. But like that character, I've heard his name from history, but I've never I never heard this story, you know. So
I was kind of disappointed also that Michael Keaton played a really small role.
yeah, Michael Keaton's in there. He plays a very, very tiny role.
Very minute.
But yeah, um, but yeah, for the most part, this is one of those movies that I definitely recommend everybody check out. It's on Netflix. Something to watch. So that's
8 out
all
of
it
10
really
for me.
comes. It's all it comes down to anymore. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Very powerful flick. So that is the review of the trial on the Chicago 7. And if you guys saw it, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below.